on some switcheroo stuff real quick. You know, it's the last thing I gotta mention, but like you know, we've been talking about the strike on and off. You know how we feel about a lot of stuff. We ain't gonna divulge too much about our, you know, but they said it's getting worse, and they talking about the studios may start taking away like some of the, instead of it getting better, they might start as of Tuesday, taking away some of the like scratching some of the deals that they had with like writers and stuff like that.
Yeah, see,
bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel you, but I think, and it's wrong. They should pay those people way more than that, especially like Mr. Johnson. I was fucked up about that.
There's been several people posting their residual checks.
Yo, Mr. Johnson got like what, $3 or something?
I forgot. It might have been less than that.
It was crazy.
We don't know what show it's from because he didn't mention it. So
allegedly.
Mr. Johnson from Abbott Elementary, but we're not saying it's from Abbott Elementary because we don't know if we don't know what show it's from.
That's one of my favorite characters on the TV show right now. Yeah. Well, when it was on and before break. Yeah.
Before the strikes.
Yeah, I'm praying that they resolve that.
Yeah.
But I would say to all the people, like the writers and people, like if you have relationships with people and you have access to certain equipment and things of that nature, sometimes you gotta put it on your back, bro, and figure it out. Cause like imagine if like a great director, a great acting cast, and a great writer get together, correct? We putting a movie out on YouTube or something like that, and it's really phenomenal. Now all the leverage is in your court. Like, no, we own this shit outright, dog. Listen, like, and I'm gonna sell it to you motherfuckers, and y'all gonna give me what I want. And no, it ain't gonna be like no one check. It's gonna be like, yo, I own the rights to this movie, and however much y'all copies y'all sell down the line, I'm making that chicken off you, bro. Like, let me get that money, cause we made that. This is our idea. You feel me? Like, it might backfire on the machine. You feel me?
That's why I'm letting you speak, because you're going to say some of the stuff. Eventually, they could start a revolt, and the talent could just
might backfire on the machine.
Wait a minute. We were just signing bad deals. We were doing it. We were just letting Hollywood or whoever do this and do that.
Yeah.
Yo, we got all the talent. We can...
And then with a lot of movies, personally, with African-American stars, it always kills me when it's like, it's not somebody that's of our culture that's doing it. And it's like, how would they even know, really? Like, yo, you could be really into hip-hop, but, like, imagine somebody that's really from a certain scenario writes a movie. You know what I mean? Like, why do you think Friday and stuff like that went so crazy?
John Singleton's movie.
Because it was really a man that grew up in that type of atmosphere.
Ryan Coogler with Fruitvale Station.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't tell you about cowboy stuff, but like, you feel me? I could tell you like some like Midwest. I couldn't tell. Well, I could.
Well, of course, what I understand they were like if I'm not mistaken, a history of black cowboys.
That's why those American cowboys. But I'm saying something that's like typically not our culture, because my brother did tell me he went to a black rodeo too in Texas.
My brother be interested in that stuff too.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if you get in authentic stories in any ethnicity from the source, with good writers, cause you ever see like what was that movie with Meek Mill in it and the Dirt Bike guys? You could tell like
Charm City, was that what it was called?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who directed it, but it was just like, I feel like they're not from here. But what if you start getting movies like, oh, it's a movie about Detroit, it's a movie about Baltimore, it's about XYZ here. We got writers from there that literally know everything to the soil and can give you this story. Why you think Paid in Full was so good? All them niggas from New York and knew the actual story.
I think they all from Harlem.
Yeah.
Except for
they knew the actual
Wood
stories.
Harris is from Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. But I think Kai Pfeiffer's from Harlem.
Oh, he is?
If I'm not mistaken, Cam, of course, you know, Dame, but yeah. They already knew all about that type of stuff, and. Yeah,
but also prayers up to everybody that's losing out, because I know that's a lot of people's primary source of income, and it's really hard.
It's a lot more what they call working actors than the Denzel.
I didn't realize.
Than the anybody, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot more. They kind of living like the regular person. You just see them more because they on screens, but they not. Everybody not making Will Smith, and let's talk about Margot Robbie on the new, like they ain't making all that.
Somebody
type of
called the other big actors out for not saying nothing, because you know them dudes that's getting 30, 40 million a movie, they ain't tripping.
They being a little. Some of them they kind of pop, not really. Some of them are. Some of them are. You know,
I ain't seen them.
They said The Rock donated like the largest donation for helping ever. You know how he's real political, but he you know, that's dope. Man. I mean, regardless.
What about Will Smith? What about
I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
I'm not calling nobody
what about
else.
Tom Cruise?
I don't know.
I'm just talking about the dudes that you know he getting at least 40 million a movie. Like it ain't nothing like.
No.
Nah, I think they said Will Smith's number was like 30 million. Like
I know definitely at one point.
Like a while ago.
Real quick, my bad. I don't want to segue up. Hopefully everybody, I mean, because we're gonna keep talking about this because this doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. But they said Bad Boys 4 got a release date, July 14th. If I'm not mistaken, July 14th next year, yo.
That's fire. I'm hyped for that. A lot of people hated on Bad Boys 3, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was. What else could it be with them at that age?
I liked it. You could tell they got a little better. Like they made it a little less realistic because you know they seen all these Fast and Furiouses and all these movies coming out that's looking crazy. So they put a little extra sauce into it. But like I said before, they were way ahead of everybody before with some of that blowing it, like all this crazy stuff happening. So
even the first Bad Boys was like ahead of itself. But like to follow up with 2 the way it was, you remember in middle school that shit shut school. Yeah. Like I always talk
soundtrack, everything.
We love John Wick 4. We always talk about that shootout scene. Yeah. Everybody stole that scene from when they went to the Jamaican dudes' houses with the shotgun. That was fire.
I told you,
bro,
I watched
for
the whole
back
joint.
then.
I watched the whole joint on how they made that joint.
For back then was crazy. What was that? Like 03?
Yeah, I think that's about right.
We was in like I think we was like 6th, 7th grade, bro. 6th or 7th grade.
It's around that time.
Yeah, like we were kids, bro. And when I saw that shit, I saw it in the movies. And then once we got the DVD, I promise I probably watched that every single night for like 2 or 3 weeks.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it was to the point where we knew lines, yo.
Yeah, it's a certified.
And even the guy that played the main villain, like the like Kingpin dude with the, and then they on the landmines at the end. I'm like, yo, this is fire.
And then it's just the perfect contrast. The playboy action type dude always want to shoot out, always want to speed chasing, and you got Marcus who's getting more and more calm. The family man, like, older. It's so tough, yo. Yeah. I'm pumped for 4.
4 is gonna be crazy.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, shout out Bad Boys 4.